President Jacob Zuma's visit to Nigeria was seen as a major step in normalizing relationship between two of Africa's biggest economies. Both countries have been at loggerheads for a while. Nigerians protesting discrimination in South Africa to South Africa seizing $15 million. Former President Goodluck Jonathan's government claimed the money was meant for purchasing weapons to fight Boko Haram, while South African businesses based in Nigeria have been complaining of prohibitive policies for their businesses. Lately, a record 5 billion naira fine was initially imposed on South African telecoms operator MTN. The move was seen as an affront to South African businesses in Nigeria. Now, President Muhammadu Buhari and Jacob Zuma are bent on steering the two countries on a path of mutual cooperation. To prove that, the two governments went on signing up to 30 memoranda of understanding spanning from trade and investment to security. The economies of South Africa and Nigeria are the biggest in Africa, but on a decline. Some economists here think the economic realities in both countries are key in influencing the conduct of their leaders.
The relationship is symbiotic, is mutually beneficial, and we should exploit it to the fullest. They are in trouble, just as we are, and they need you, just as much as you need them.
Nigeria and South Africa are both faced with recession. Both economies have taken heavy battering from global fall in demand for commodities. For the case of Nigeria, falling prices of crude oil has wiped off more than half of the country's revenue and left the naira in a free fall. For South Africa, severe drought and fall in demand for commodities like gold and other metals could bring the economy to near stagnation. That's why President Zuma could be seen making a passionate speech about value addition, regional cooperation, and intra-Africa trade to the Nigerian parliament.
In doing this, we would break away from the colonial legacy that turned Africa into providers of primary commodities and recipients of processed goods. This is important because the current state of affairs makes Africa vulnerable to the volatility of the international economy.
So what could be the center of attraction between the two countries? Nigeria is by far the most important market with its 170 million population, something no South African business entity would ignore. And it has vast untapped mineral resources which South Africans would be keen to explore. Nigeria, too, is keen to explore the financial muscle and expertise South Africa possesses in mineral resources. Kelechi, Emekalam, CCTV, Abuja, Nigeria.